Well, hello there, my fellow rushers. How are you doing today? King Rex here. Today we have another interesting hero design for Kingdom Rush Vengeance. We have the Rocket Knight, a hero based on the enemy in the first Kingdom Rush called Rocket Rider. Okay. Okay then. So he's human, alright. I'm not sure why that had to be indicated, but alright. There's a little backstory which I read, and honestly, it's fine. Pretty good backstory for such short amount. Not bad. But you know what we're here for? We're here for the statistics. So let's see what we have here. So we have his passive ability, or innate ability as I like to call it, to the skies. It allows the hero to fly. This changes its way of attacking. In the ground is like a normal unit, and while flying, can stop flying enemies and attack enemies in the ground. Alright, that's actually very good. Oh wait, there's a note there. While flying, his healing is reduced in half. Okay, I guess it's a fair trait. So you can actually stop flying enemies, like for real. Wow. Okay, that's something that I haven't seen before. Alright, that seems cool. Let's see his statistics. So, at level 10, he has 410 HP, 15 to 40 physical damage, I would assume. It just says damage, so I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be physical. Armor, 45%, so pretty good amount of armor. He's gonna be kinda durable. He's not gonna be like super durable, but he's gonna have some resistances. His healing is 30 HP, so if he's in the air, he's gonna regenerate only 15. Yikes. And his respawn rate is 18 seconds. Alright. He has 3 attack speeds. Ooh, okay. So while he's on the ground, he attacks it once every second. While he is flying and he's fighting a flying enemy, I think that's what this thing is supposed to mean. He attacks it every 1 second. But if he's flying and he is attacking a ground enemy, he takes 2 seconds to attack. Alright. So my question is, how do you change that? How do you change that? Is this like something that happens automatically? Is it like another button that you have to click to switch him up from flying mode to ground mode? I don't know. Okay, his speed on the ground is similar to Varuk, and while flying is a little bit slower. Appearance and abilities. Ooh, alright. So that's how he is supposed to look like. Looks pretty dope. I like the armor design. Looks pretty nice. Got a nice little sword. I don't like how he has no eyes though. That makes it a little creepy, but alright. So yeah, here's his passive to the sky. And then let's see, here we have the names of the abilities and how they would have looked like if he was invented into Kingdom Rush Vengeance. Critical error, smoke screen. Yeah, the spelling is a little bit iffy, but you know, I'm fine with it. I can still understand what it says. So yeah, smoke screen, heat burn, damage speed, and out the old. Out the old. Interesting name, but alright, let's see what the abilities do. So here's the first one, critical error. So it's a passive with no cooldown. Alright, I like passive abilities. It's gonna cost 2 hero points per each upgrade. So let's see what it does. When he dies, his jetpack goes flying and explodes in the biggest group of enemies. And it deals, at max rank, it deals 300 true area damage. Wow. Alright, now that's some good death passive. Not a lot of champions have good death passives. It kind of reminds me of Shatra, whenever he dies, he explodes and deals like, I think he dealt 220 true area damage, but the AoE was kind of small. This guy, I would assume that his AoE is better. And I like how it has smart targeting. Because it's an area of effect ability, obviously you want to aim it at the biggest group of enemies possible, so you don't even have to move this guy to set position. The jetpack is just gonna go on its own. I like that. I'm not sure how it's gonna determine which group is bigger though. Is it just sheer numbers? Is it like total HP? Is it like efficient HP? You know, you gotta wonder about those questions from time to time, but I would assume that the targeting will be pretty smart. Alright, moving on. Smoke screen. Spelled right this time. Okay, so it's another passive. Wow, this guy has multiple passives. Okay. 3 if you count the innate ability. Okay, let's see. When Sir Sestre? Yeah, I forgot to mention that's the name of this guy. right up in here if you have missed it. Anyway, let's see. When he's flying, builds up smoke. When it's ordered to move while flying, it would leave behind a smoke trail that slows enemies and has a chance of 10% to stun for 2 seconds. The size of the trail depends on the time he was flying without moving. Duration lasts for anywhere between 5 to 15 seconds depending on the build-up. Alright then. So as you level up the ability, it's gonna cost 1, 2, and then 3 hero points, and it also has this slowness effect, improved by 10% all the way up to 30%. Alright, not bad. Pretty good ability. Kinda like it. How you have to keep him in flying mode without actually moving him and then waiting for him to build up and then unleashing a smoke trail that can slow enemies and stun. Pretty cool. If he lands while the ability is active, it will stun enemies in a nearby area for 4 seconds. Oh, so you can use it in multiple ways. I like it. Kinda reminds me of what was this guy's name? Darwin from Iron Marines. In one of his abilities, he had this jetpack thingamajig, and whenever he landed, after you fully upgrade the ability, after he lands, he stuns enemies. It kind of reminds me of this. It kind of reminds me of Darwin for some reason. I'm not sure if the inspiration came out from his ability or if it's an original, but I still like the idea. It's pretty nice. Moving on, Heat Burn. This is finally his active ability. 15 seconds cooldown, so pretty average cooldown. Nothing too fancy. While flying, he burns his sword. Ooh, alright. This makes that his basic attacks deal 5 more of damage and burns. Last two seconds, and it deals extra damage to enemies. Alright, that's a little bit of a little iffy, but let's see the stats first of all. So as you level it up, it's gonna cost 3, 2, and then an additional 2 hero points. The duration is gonna be increased to 7 seconds, and the burn through damage will be total of 30. Okay, so I would assume that your next attack is gonna set enemies on fire, and it's gonna do 30 true damage over like 7 seconds or something. Okay. Interesting ability. Let me just read what we have here. And while in the ground, he will pull his jetpack and will use it as a flamethrower in a small area, dealing true damage and burning for 2 seconds. Oh, alright. So the damage will be 45, and the burn damage is going to be 30 in total. Okay. So you can use it rather as an AoE effect, or you can just use it on a single target. I think for the most part I'll be using the jetpack form because I feel like it's a little bit better. Well, actually no, I'm an idiot. This is the thing when he flies. If he's on the ground, this is what he does. Sorry, it's a little early in the morning for me, so yeah, I'm still waking up in a way, so yeah. But I get the ability. It's pretty interesting. Now let's see, another passive. Wow, okay, this hero might be one of my favorites because I love heroes who have a lot of passives. So damage speed. It's passive with no cooldown. When he's at low health, his movement and attack speed have a buff. Oh, so he's kind of like Junpei. Whenever he gets low, he gets bonus stuff. Okay, so the ability is gonna cost 2, and an additional 2 hero points, and the buff will be all the way up to 30%. So you get 30% additional movement speed and attack speed. That's not bad. Your attack speed can go all the way down to like 0.7, which is pretty solid. Okay, let's see what do we have here. Out the Old. Okay, let's see. What is this ultimate? So it's gonna cost 3, 2, and an additional 2 hero points, and it's gonna have 60 seconds cooldown. Pretty average. You can use it once a minute. When used, Sir Sester will launch an old backpack. Okay, well that's a description if I've ever heard one. So there it is. Okay, so let me see what it does. So it deals 200, 300, 400, and at max rank 500 true area damage. Okay, that's a pretty sizable ultimate. And also he will launch extra backpacks that charge charged with Hauser's Sester is. This only is at level 1 of the ability. Okay, so I guess what he's trying to say is that if this guy's at like level 1, if the ability is upgraded to level 1, you can launch additional backpacks. I don't know. Oh wait, maybe let me just read this. That change with house. Oh no, all right. I think I kind of get it. So the after you get the upgrade up to tier 1, the backpacks are gonna change based on rather if he's on the ground or if he's flying. Now I get it. Sorry, it took me a little bit to figure it out. So let's see what it does on while he's on the ground. The behavior of this is the same like critical error, but each backpack but each backpack will go to a different group, to a different group of enemies if possible. At max level, they have 25% of stunning enemies, 25% chance I would assume of stunning enemies. Okay, so when the level is maxed out, you have when the ability is maxed out, you have 4 of these bags, and each one of them deals 100 true area damage with 25% chance to stun enemies. Not bad. Total of 400 true area damage, but it's spread out. I like that. It's better to just I like abilities like those, because instead of just focusing on overkilling one little area, you can just spread out the damage in more areas. Pretty nice. Again, it says if possible, so I would assume if there's no like multiple big groups of enemies, I guess you're just gonna target the same group. Pretty nice. I love smart targeting. And let's see what it does while he is in the flying mode. The extra backpacks it throws, while being a lot smaller than the rest, each missile will search the enemy with the highest health and closest to the exit. At maximum level, they have 25% chance of burning the enemy by 2 seconds, and it can stack. So you get 5 of these guys that target the enemies that are close to the exit, and it does 125 true damage. That's not bad, honestly. So if he's on the ground, you can use these things for area damage. Meanwhile, here you can use it for single target damage, but you also have the chance to burn enemies. Now, it doesn't specify what the burn damage is. It says 25% chance of burning the enemy by 2 seconds. So I'm not sure how much the burn damage is. I would assume it's decent. Probably something like 30, maybe 40 true damage per second, something like that. Okay, and now, last but not least, we also have the hero quotes. Now, I'm not sure how this guy sounds, so I'm just gonna read it normally. So, when you select them, your will, my command. Okay, while he's moving on the ground, loyalty in all grounds. While he's flying, the skies is yours. When taking off, back to the skies. Upon landing, change of tactics. Upon dying, I fail you, my lord. And last but not least, the hero spell / ultimate. Time to take off the dead weight. Alright, pretty cool quotes. So let's see why he made it. He has a pretty short explanation, so let's see. The reason I made this hero, it's simple. I like this enemy back in the original game, and it bothered me that it wasn't in this one. Yeah, it makes sense. Honestly, I would have made. I was thinking about making a troll-based hero, but I kind of switched it up for something else. By the way, I'm still working on this hero design. If now I've DM'd two Kingdom Rush YouTubers if they want to review it, but I have no answer. So if they don't respond by the end of the week, I'll probably end up showing it to you guys. It's like at this point, that's like what, my 102nd hero design, maybe my 101st. I don't know. But it's definitely not my 100th hero design, because I've already made that a while ago. Who knows, maybe I'll show it to you guys if you're interested. I'm not gonna say much about him, all I'm gonna say is that he's also for Kingdom Rush Vengeance. But yeah, overall, interesting hero design. Yeah, the grammar wasn't the greatest, but we're not judgmental people up in here. What? Just because I'm at the university, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna be judging your grammar all the time. I'm not a judgmental person, so it's fine. He wanted to make a hero design, and it turned out to be pretty decent. Not bad. Good job. I'm proud of you. So yeah, guys. Well, with that out of the way, that's gonna do it for the video. thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future. And while you're at it, drop a like on the video. It means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next video. Until it comes, that was King Rexy, over and out.